So guys, it's Untitled Chapter here with Rocket Punch Army. It's been a little while since I've done an actual thorough review of something. A lot of the most recent reviews are all little quick looks and stuff like that due to time constraints. And I haven't had a tripod, but now I got my tripod back and I have something that does require a nice thorough review. I have to warn you, there's already a review on this. It's on Collection DX. It's a written review. I believe there's also a video. And this is actually the same exact one used in the Collection DX video, but it is now in my possession, and I would like to do a review for you. So this is going to be my opinion on the Proto-Garland by Yamato from Megazone 3. There's actually two. There's the Garland and the Proto-Garland, and the Garland I'm a little afraid to mess around with because it is rather delicate, and these are known to break, and this is not an exception. Just take a look at the box while I talk. But yeah, so the other one is not really broken on the shoulders, which is another Yamato figure that has weak shoulders. But this one I did manage to break, and this is probably the better of the two, and this is the one I'm going to be doing. But again, turn this around, and you'll see the Garland back here. You'll see it's got a little pilot. Let's see, that's the bike mode there. It's got the flaps that come up, and you can see the little engines there, and then the front and the back of the robot, and then the rifle and shield. Now the front of the box has this nice flap where you can see the contents. So you'll see the actual Garland here. You'll see the pilot there, or I forgot his name, Shogo, I think his name is. The gun, everything, and it's got these cool little outline 80s looking diagrams there of the vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and open it and check it out. Just want to get the boring bits out of the way. Here is the how to transform Proto-Garland. The instructions actually aren't that great. I was a little bit disappointed in the instructions, but they're still easy to follow. It's got a little mini catalog, and you'll notice here there's a little bag that says hinge pieces backwards, because there's these two. They almost look like kidney stones. Two little plastic pieces that broke off, and this, believe it or not, is the hinge piece that holds the two halves of the robot together, which you'll see. Believe it or not, those little pieces of plastic broke, and yeah, it pissed me off. I'll show you how I broke that in a second. And you guys, if you've been watching reviews, I tend to break a lot of expensive stuff. So here is a little sticker sheet which is not applied. I don't think it's necessary, but enough talking. Let's take out the Garland. Alright, so here is Shogo with the Garland in vehicle mode. You'll notice I don't have him sitting down properly. This figure is also notorious. I don't know if it's this version or the other version, notorious for breaking. Before I show you the cool stuff, let's just get him out of the way. Here he is in the seated position. He's a PVC figure. You'll see the detail there. He's got some cool little Converse on. He's got the blue jeans. And you'll see he's got these hinges here on his butt, so you can kind of do this motion. And he's got a what do you call that? A sack there. And on the back it says Sex Wax. I guess this is a play on Sex Wax, Dr. Zog's or Mr. Zog's Sex Wax. 1985. We got the cool mullet going on. Not a crazy figure. It has a pretty good amount of articulation for something that's just meant to sit down. Now, you'll see the pins are just little plastic pins for the elbows. They're not actually rivets or anything. They're just pins there. I think that's what breaks, and it's kind of hard to flex the elbow, so I won't be doing that. But he's included, and you can have him sitting down there if you're going to display him. But let's take a look at the cool part of the whole set, which is the Garland itself. And the tires do roll. You'll see them rolling there. Kind of pulls back on my little carpeted area, but there it is. It's a nice, hefty feeling piece. It's a little loose from all the transformation, but things tap together. Again, another tire back here, and see if we can take a look, and you'll see it just fell apart. Alright, so this is the part that's broken. I will show you where it hinges. I mean, even broken, it does hold together rather well. You just have to know how to hold it. But let's just show you up close some of the details here. You'll see it's got the gauges, the handlebars. I would assume that's the fuel tank there. It's got these pieces that swivel up here also. So I mean, you know, it's rather nice. You'll see this brown piece here. This is what's actually really holding the two halves that just came apart together. The top, or I should say the middle, is actually held on with a magnet, which I'll show you. But the part that actually broke, and what I'll do is I'll fold it this way just so that becomes unhinged, is this is where it hinges on, and that part that's broken, those little pieces I showed you, which would form the arc where these two tabs go in, and this would actually, you know, swivel on here like so. And during transformation, I forced it. I'm not going to lie, it wasn't a fault of the toy. I actually was forcing it, and I heard a crack, and it was just a crack. It didn't actually come apart. And then doing it again, it finally snapped. But and I really felt like throwing it out. I was just upset. But it turns out it holds together rather well in vehicle mode, which is not a mode I would really leave it in anyway. But the most important part was for it to hold together in robot mode, and it definitely does, which is what I want to show you now. Now, to make it easier on myself, I will just transform each piece here. I know it's kind of sad seeing it in two pieces, but it's not really that big of a deal. So this is the lower section. You'll kind of see where the legs are. All right, it's not too unobvious. So you're going to detach the legs this way. You want to be careful, or at least, you know, try and be careful, because I don't know how well this brown plastic here holds up, since that brown plastic on the hinge piece is the same plastic. So you want to be very careful. And it looks kind of scary to have legs hanging on these pins, but you'll see there is more support after you are done transforming. So you want to pull the legs out down here like so, and do the same on the other side. Try not to put stress on anything but the parts that slide out. Feet fold out, rather easy right there. And you want to take this piece up here, fold the seat back, push this down. Where is it? I can just get the finger in there, bring this piece down like so. Now, this is the part, there's a red part that goes in through the top here, right here, which is supposed to come out through here. And when this tire is down this way, where you bring this tire, this is kind of in the way, and it wouldn't let the red piece go in, and that's why I forced it and caused this to crack. That is because you're supposed to pull this crotch piece out, which gives it clearance. So I felt like a total dumbass once I realized that. And you'll see there's tabs on the leg here. What you want to do is, this hole here on a gold piece, you want to line up that hole right there, like I just did, and then pop the leg in, pop it on the other side, and you'll see now it's supported by actual tabs instead of those brown posts. Next, you want to grab the front. Now, this is where you also have to be careful, because the arms are held on with these very kind of scary looking rods, which I'm going to show you obviously during transformation. But I don't know how delicate they are. I know on the first one they break just by looking at them, but this one has held up through a few transformations. Here's a magnet. This is the magnet that actually holds the part to the lower half when it's in vehicle mode. Just take the magnet apart there, and you start to see the arms forming. Now, then you want to separate this. Now, these are metal rods here. This is die cast. Now, I don't know which is the part that breaks. I'm assuming it's this brown piece, because it's held on with a hinge there, and it's kind of scary feeling. But basically, want to kind of bring this around like so, and then open this up like that. Alright? And then this magnet is going to tab into another part here. Well, it's not tab, but it's actually going to attach to it. So, and I'm not making any sense, because I'm actually really concentrating on the transformation. So if I don't make any sense, guys, that's because I'm really concentrating here. I don't want to break it. So, alright, so we got the arms sort of formed. Bring this up, and we want to form the head here, like so. Got the head out. Alright, now at this point we're pretty much ready to put this part onto the lower half. this is the piece that needs to go down here. See where that would be hinged? That would just go in there somehow. Just drop the back corner in right here like that, and then this snaps down, and then hopefully the magnets do meet right back here. This is the other magnet, which in this case it does there. This one, just rotate it slightly and you'll hear it snapped right in. So far everything's so good. Now you want to hold this, you don't want to pull the arms out and put stress on the actual shoulder. So the arm can come out that way on that side, bring it up on this side, bring these out. And now we got to form the hands. The hands are simple enough. Very transformery here. You fold that in, bring this panel out, bring this panel out, flip this out, and you'll see it's got some nice hands going on. Then do the same with the other side. Like so. Need nails for this one. Come on. There we go. Again, be a wise idea to hold the top while you do that so you don't put stress on the shoulders. Close that. And then pull the arms down. Make it a little bit more proportional. And bring this head forward so you can close this hatch back here. And then there's actually these little things here which clip to the front. You saw that? If you didn't see it, let's try the other side. You'll see it doesn't meet. You can actually push it forward to meet there. So that holds that piece there. And then you have the garland. I'm going to show you his weapons next, but you'll see he has articulated fingers. And each one is individually articulated. So is the thumb, which I thought was a really cool thing to have on his figure. And those jets that you were able to see in vehicle mode, I like the way the boosters are back here, and it's got the clear lines. I should have showed you that in vehicle mode, but you'll see it there. Got the nice boosters, a lot of nice gold colored accents. I love the way these panels open up. Check that out, to show off his cabs. All the plumbing and all the whatever things go in there. And you'll see the design, the way it is, it doesn't just close like that. You got to actually push it in, which I thought was really nice engineering. Now, you know me, guys, I'm usually not a big fan of weapons, but I do want to show you what he comes with. He comes with the shield, which, without looking at the instructions, I'm assuming tabs in here somewhere. Alright, probably going to break something. But, yeah, I'm not even going to try it. But this should clip to here, which forms a shield. Alright, and then he's got a couple guns, which I'll show you. He's got this dark green gun. Go ahead and place it in his hand. See what that looks like. Alright, so there he is holding that. If I can get him to just grab onto it like that. And then it's actually got this little magazine here, which I'll show you. It actually snaps right into the back like so. Then he's got this other green gun. You'll see this bottom piece comes, well actually the barrel comes off. This bottom piece also comes off. And we'll go ahead and put that back. Now I'm going to take the barrel off because it does come with an alternate barrel here. You just have to line up the notch, which would be like this, and it comes with this nice rubber hose which you just plug right in there, giving it a real cool look. And again, it's held right in his hand. I can just get this guy to do what I want him to, we'll be all set. But that's the problem with these fingers. There you go, and there you go. But you guys get the idea. Pardon the interruption, but yeah, I just figured out why the guns aren't held. You'll see those little holes in the gun. There's actually a little tab there to tab the gun. So once you tab it in, you don't have to worry about him actually really holding it. So yeah, overall a good toy. It's a bit flimsy, I think, because it is used. You'll see it does fall back. But overall very good, and it does, both halves stay together, although flimsy in the legs. Both halves do stay together, even though that hinge is broken. So I'm totally happy about that, because I would be upset if it fell apart during robot mode. And if Yamato, I doubt they watch videos, but please release these again and make sure you fix those shoulders and upgrade the plastics, because it's an incredible toy. So I don't know, if you guys are Megazone fans, you probably already own this. If you're not, you probably like the way this looks. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something. I know I did. And questions and comments, leave them below. Bye.